Stay hungry, never settle. That's the difference. That's the mindset. The moment you settle, the moment you say, I've made it, the hunger dies. And when the hunger dies, so does your growth. Comfort feels good. It feels warm. It feels safe. It feels like you can finally breathe. But comfort is a slow death. It eats you quietly. It convinces you to sit down when you should be standing up. It whispers, you've done enough. Relax, but you know that voice is lying. There is no enough. There's only more. More to give, more to learn, more to build. Stay hungry. That means when you hit a goal, you don't stop. You use it as fuel for the next one. You let achievement be a reminder, not a resting place. You take that victory, you hold it for a second, and then you push it aside and ask, what's next? This life, it's not about checking a box and sitting back. It's about evolution. It's about sharpening yourself until you become unrecognizable to the person you once were. Hunger is not comfortable. It will keep you restless. It will keep you chasing. It will keep you alive. Most people quit when they taste comfort. They hit a number, they earn a title, they get the applause, and then they fade. Slowly, quietly, without even realizing it. Not you. Not if you stay hungry. That hunger is what separates the few from the many. It's what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's what separates those who wish from those who become. You can't fake it. You can't pretend. Hunger shows. It's in your eyes. It's in the way you move. It's in the way you wake up and get to work, even when nobody's watching. Stay hungry. There is no final destination. There's no finish line to greatness. You don't get there, plant your flag, and retire. No. You keep moving. You keep climbing. You keep grinding. Hunger is not about what you don't have. It's about who you're becoming. It's about the constant demand you place on yourself. It's about refusing to let comfort take away the fire inside you. Stay hungry. The fire never stops. Unless you let it. Unless you choose comfort. Unless you trade discipline for distraction. And if you do, you'll feel it. You'll feel yourself slipping. You'll feel the dullness creeping in. You'll feel the edge fading away. That's why you can't let go. That's why you can't stop feeding the hunger. It's not about greed. It's not about never being satisfied with life. It's about growth. It's about reaching higher. It's about never letting yourself rot in comfort. Stay hungry. And understand this, hunger comes with a price. That price is obsession. You can't half-step your way into greatness. You can't be casual about your dreams. You can't say, I'll try when I feel like it. No. It takes more than effort. It takes more than talent. It takes more than just wanting it. It takes obsession. The kind of focus where people don't understand you anymore. Where they start asking, why are you always at the gym? Why are you always studying? Why do you never come out with us? And they'll never get it. They'll never see what you see. They'll never feel the hunger burning inside you. They don't want what you want. They don't dream how you dream. They don't understand what it means to need it. That's the difference. You don't just want it, you need it. It's not a hobby, it's not entertainment. It's not something you do when it's convenient. It's who you are. Obsession, that's the price. And yes, you'll lose people along the way. They'll label you as cold. They'll say you're too serious. They'll call you crazy. They'll say you're wasting your youth. But what they don't see is that obsession is what builds everything they admire. Every athlete, every musician, every entrepreneur, every leader. Obsession is the price they paid. Obsession is the reason they became unforgettable. You can't stay hungry without it. Hunger without obsession fades. It burns for a while, but then it dies out. Obsession is what keeps the flame alive. It's what drags you out of bed when your body screams no. It's what keeps you locked in when the world tells you to relax. It's what forces you to ignore the noise and keep moving forward. And yes, you'll feel it, the loneliness, the sacrifice, the endless hours nobody sees. But every second of it is worth it. Obsession transforms you. It breaks you down and rebuilds you stronger. It cuts out the distractions. It forces you to focus only on what matters. Stay hungry. Pay the price. Because at the end of the day, you don't need their approval. You don't need their understanding. You don't need their applause. All you need is that hunger inside you. All you need is the willingness to go again and again and again. Obsession is not easy, but nothing great ever is. Hunger doesn't need validation. It doesn't need explanation. It just needs you to stay locked in, to pay the price, to keep feeding the fire. And when you're hungry, you can't afford to be distracted. You can't afford to lose focus. This is where most people fail. They start strong. They feel motivated. They grind for a week, for a month, maybe even for a year, but they never lock in. And when you don't lock in, life will pull you in every direction. Friends calling you to go out. Social media screaming for your attention. Comfort telling you to take it easy. Distractions waiting at every corner. And if you're not careful, you'll start listening. You'll start slipping. And little by little, your fire dies. That's why focus matters. More than talent, more than resources, more than luck. Focus is what turns hunger into results. You can't chase two things at once. You can't give half your energy here, half your energy there, and expect greatness. Greatness demands all of you, every ounce, every breath, every thought. That's what lock-in means. It means saying no. No to the party. No to the easy road. No to the distractions everyone else is obsessed with. It means cutting the noise, cutting the endless scrolling, cutting the fake validation, cutting anything that doesn't push you forward. And most people will never understand that. They'll look at you like you're crazy. They'll laugh at your discipline. They'll call you boring. But discipline isn't boring. Discipline is freedom. The more you say no to distractions, the more room you create to build yourself. You lock in and you grow day after day, hour after hour, brick after brick, and one day, the results are undeniable. The discipline they mocked, the focus they laughed at, that becomes the very thing they admire. Lock in. It's not optional. It's the foundation. Think about it. What's easier, scrolling for 2 hours or reading for 20 minutes? What's easier, sleeping in or dragging yourself out of bed when it hurts? What's easier, giving into comfort or saying no, staying locked in, staying true to your mission? The easier choice takes from you. The harder choice builds you. And when you lock in, you stop making random choices. You stop drifting. You stop living by chance. You live with intention. You live with discipline. You live with focus. And that's when staying hungry pays off. That's when the grind becomes unstoppable. That's when you stop hoping for results and start building them. Stay hungry. Lock in. Focus above all. The world is noisy. And if you don't control your focus, the world will control it for you. But not you. Not anymore. You know what you want. You know where you're going. And now it's time to lock in and never look back. Stay hungry, but understand something. They'll never understand you. They'll never understand why you wake up early, why you train when you're tired, why you work when everyone else is relaxing, why you study while they party. They'll never understand why you're so obsessed. Obsession scares people. It makes them uncomfortable. It forces them to see what they're not willing to do. So they'll laugh, they'll whisper, they'll joke about you, they'll say you're wasting your time, they'll call you crazy. But that's exactly how you know you're on the right path. If everyone understood, if everyone supported, if everyone agreed, It wouldn't be greatness you're chasing. It would just be comfort. Greatness is lonely. The grind is lonely. Hunger is lonely. But that loneliness, that's where you grow. When no one is clapping, when no one is cheering, when no one even cares what you're doing. That's when it counts. That's when it's real. That's when you prove to yourself. You don't need validation. You don't need applause. You don't need them to get it. They never will. And that's okay. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you, for the vision you carry inside, for the person you're becoming, for the future you're building. When the results come, when the success shows, when the hard work pays off, they'll act like they always knew. They'll smile, they'll clap, they'll say they believed in you. But you'll remember. You'll remember the silence. You'll remember the jokes. You'll remember how they never understood. And you'll smile back, not out of anger, not out of revenge, but because you stayed hungry. You stayed locked in. And you built what they could never imagine. So let them laugh. Let them doubt. Let them say you're wasting your time. One day, you'll show them what hunger builds. You'll show them what focus creates. You'll show them what never settling becomes. Stay hungry, not for them, not for the applause, not for the recognition. Stay hungry for you, for your vision, for your discipline, for your future. That's the price. Obsession, sacrifice, loneliness, grinding when no one watches, working when no one cares. And in the end, it's worth it. Because when you refuse to settle, when you refuse to quit, when you refuse to let distractions steal your fire, there's only one outcome: growth, strength, greatness.